Right guys, here we are, Beacon Fell in Lancashire. We're just going to go out, quick walk. The fell's basically, you could walk round the whole of Beacon Fell in about an hour. But we're going to be doing a bit of foraging, having a look around, seeing if we can get anything to go. I've got some burgers to cook up. I'm going to do that on a rocket stove if it's safe to do so. If not, I've got a gas burner. So we're going to have a walk around, see if we can forage anything, and if we can, we'll be cooking that up with a meal as well. So let's get cracking. Today I've got the rab jacket on. I've got some pair of walking pants. I've layered up. I've got my sealskin socks on, and I've got my Mendel boots on, walking boots. So we should be all nice and cosy. Looks a bit overcast today, but hey, you know, we've got the kit on, so it should be a good one. Let's go. Right, let's get going. Nice little bit of parking area here. Have a look over here. Some dens been made. There's one there. Them trees over here. A bit muddy underfoot. Pine resin. Like some kids have been building shelters around here. A few nice areas to wild camp around here. It's just starting spitting a little bit now. Yeah, quite a nice area this. There's a wind coming from this direction over here. So I think we'll head round to the other side. Might be a bit more sheltered up there, and we'll stop for a coffee halfway between. The gates here, there's a where you park your car. If you park in this car park, you don't have to pay. Maybe I'll walk down here. Got more chance of finding mushrooms down there instead of on this path where it's all worn. And everybody's probably foraged whatever there is going. So yeah, let's head down here. It's slippery around here. A mushroom there. Coming up, it's like it's already been eaten. The only problem is this leads straight onto another path. And there's people walking. Another mushroom. Again, I think it's about the same type. Not sure if they're edible or not. I'm looking for something like chicken of the wood or cauliflower fungus, ink caps, something that's a definite that I can identify. So I'm not going to poison myself. I hope this wind isn't too bad. I've got the Rhodes wireless microphone on with a muffler on, but the wind is pretty strong on this side. A beautiful place to come with the kids. We used to bring our kids here, used to hide treasures for them and give them treasure maps, which I've only just found out that they thought the treasure maps were real until about 2 weeks ago. So yeah, we used to have some good fun here. But yeah, really safe place for the kids. Not so good for being on your own and foraging, because there's paths just absolutely everywhere around here. People ride horses around here, as you can see, footprints down here. People walking. Nice place to chill, but like I say, not very good if you want to be left alone and get on with your foraging. But there is a wood, I'll point it out on the map now, which I think might be a good place for cooking. This is people everywhere. If you see what I mean. This is just beautiful down there. You've got willow, pines, cars, silver birch, more cars. Yeah, I'm not using ordinary survey maps today. Well, I am, but it's on my iPhone. The place just, you keep walking, you're going to end up back in the same area. Stick to the path, so don't worry about getting lost. Bit of a holder there. See where this takes us. Right. There. Very friendly people about. Looks like a good place to stop for a coffee. Nice little bushcraft shelter this. You could actually spend the night in this. Might need a bit more cover. Beautiful. Nice. Yeah, so we're about halfway round now. There's a path literally a few hundred metres that way. Not even 100 metres. Probably 20 metres away. But waking up under this would be alright. It'll give you a bit of a windbreak. There's loads of shrubbery about, so won't be a hassle getting more on it. Trim off some of this, you could get a bed down there. Yeah, this would be ideal for a bivvy bag camp. A bit of cover from people walking, although you'd come here late. You could, I wouldn't like to have a campfire going here, but yeah, bivvy bag down here, bit of cooker going over here. It's quite a big shelter. It's quite sturdy. I'll give that a bash. We're about halfway around the walk now. About another quarter of the way is the woods that I'm aiming to go in for my rocket stove and to cook my burgers. I've not had any breakfast or nothing yet, so yeah, we'll have this and then we'll crack on. Time to move on, I think. Time. See you later, shall we? guys, I went over to the other side of the road, but the woods were all rotten. Firewood. Yeah, they're all rotten. Not a very nice place to be. So I've stayed on this side of the road. Got quite a lot of cover from everybody walking up there. The road's about 15 metres that way. You can't see me from there. So we're going to cook up our burgers right here. This isn't far from the bit of camp. Let's take that away. This isn't far from where that overnighter I'm thinking about is. Up there. Got a running source of water here. Although I'll still filter it, there's no sheep on here, so we're pretty safe with that. But like I say, I would still filter it and boil the water. But yeah, so ideal location here. No deadfalls around, widowmakers, whatever you call it. Looks like somebody's been building some sort of platform here. Even this might be a good overnighter. Just here. Again, no fires. There's all this duff on the floor. Not good. So yeah, if we did come here, we'd either have to have a contained campfire or just use gas. So, right, let's crack on. Now then, there's these burgers. Seriously, 4 burgers. I've chucked 2 of them away, they're in bits. Who would buy canned burgers? Fire's still in, but we might as well use up the coffee we've got. I could have done with browning these up a bit more, but the problem I've got here is there's a lot of people around and I'm not far off the road, and this was creating a bit of smoke off the branches and it was drifting down towards the road, and what I didn't want was people driving past reporting the smoke, possibly a fire in the woods, and getting loads of people down there. So I've just let it die down. It's plenty warm enough. Nice coffee. Yeah, plenty warm enough. And let's see what it tastes like. I don't think much of these burgers look more like what you use as dog food. Get some onions on that. Yeah, I would have liked to have cooked it a bit more, but like I say, I couldn't risk it round here. I have park services on to me. I didn't want the fire engine turning up. Oh, just started raining. Just in time. See what these are like. Well, cheap meat, the burgers. I think they're only about £1. I wouldn't have them at home. But yeah, out here, put a bit of special seasoning on. I'm going to get my jacket on. There we go. Yeah, put a bit of my special seasoning on it. Onions, still warmed, but raw, just how I like them. That's seasoning I put on. I make it with full clove of garlic, full clove of onion, full bag of chillies, salt, pepper, a few other little bits of seasoning, blend it all up, put it in a bag. I'm going to put some oxygenators in with it next time because it seems to clump up. I don't want to use anti-clogging agent. So peaceful this wood when everyone's gone home. Here would be an ideal location for an overnighter as well. I'm going to mark this one on the map. Only problem, like I say, a bit too close to the road. So, gonna get this one down me, have the next one. Like I say, I chucked the other two because when you undid the tin, they were all just clumped up. horrible mushy mess. And because I couldn't have the fire as hot as I would have liked it, I'm basically just warming them through. If I could have cooked a bit more, I would have pressed them down, charred them a bit, and they would have been okay. But the animals can have them. Much needed this. There's my coffee. These pines are keeping the weather off me. I'm using the Rhodes wireless microphone on this. Only problem with that, it's on the Osmo Action, and it makes it not waterproof when you put the external microphone on. Some little wrens here. I must be in their patch. I always seem to be in their patch. But yeah. So, to get the wireless microphone on, you have to take the waterproof side door off it. Which means it's not fully waterproof. So, it's alright when it's speckling like this. But if it gets any heavier, I'll have to take the door off, use the onboard microphone, which is good. But it's not quite as loud and clear as using the Rhodes mic. But hey, if that's all I got, then that's all we've got. Work with what you got, don't you? This burger, it is cheap meat, like you find in hot dogs, but it's still tasty, especially with the seasoning I put on. I'll put the recipe in the notes for you. Don't give it away to anyone though. It's my secret recipe. Put it on steak, fish, anything. It just brings out the flavour in it. Beautiful. Right, get on with the next one. We'll pack up and start heading back to the van before we get locked in. And let's see if we can find some shrooms on the way back. Okay, so it's a quick thing on the burgers. The maker there. Westall's 4 burgers in onion gravy. Mum's choice. Don't think so. But to be fair on them, would I buy them again? Yeah, for camping. Would you feed them to my kids or guests? Or a guest at the house? Never. I don't know if they're full of E numbers. 1 gram of sugar, 1.1 gram, which is good because I'm not good with sugar. Do we have ingredients? Yeah, full of E numbers. E621, sugar, colour E150C. Then we've got E451, E452, E316, dextrose. Yeah, so it's not brilliantly good for you. Like I say, I wouldn't feed it to my kids. Well, not on a regular basis, anyway. I think without them spices on, it'd be pretty bland. Well, yeah, good to have in your cupboard as an emergency. Good to bring out when you haven't got far to go. You know, carrying the tin there and back. I'd give it that. A 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. It's not meat as I'd think of it. Somebody cycling past there. It's like eating hot dogs. That sort of cheap, churned up meat. Well, done the job. Look at it there. Don't know if you can see that. Yes. Be alright for old people. You don't really have to chew it. Only bit I am chewing is the onions and the bitter bread. But yeah, quick snack, cheap. I think I got it from Home Bargains or B&M Bargains or some sort of a bargain. I'd say they're probably about £1, but I don't know. Yeah. Fill the hole, tasty enough with the extra spices on. It'll do me for this one. Will you fit? Oh, perfect. Stop me bag getting messy for home. Might go in there as well. Perfect. Thank you for your service. Right, let's get out of here. See, still pretty busy. Well, not been here for a few years. Rabbit carved out of wood. See if you can recognise it from this direction. Yep, that's the all about bushcraft. Rabbit. Yeah, so this is where I got the logo for my rabbit. Brilliant. Some more resin here. It's not very thick. A bit on it. See you later, Mr. Rabbit. There's a information thing up here. Let's see if it tells us who built it, or carved it I should say. There you go. Another last look at rabbit before we go. He's just there. Right, let's get back to the van. Wondering whether to take some of this wood sorrel with us. Oh, what's that behind in there? Oh no, bit of bark. Yeah, wood sorrel there. Very apple peely taste. Lovely in salads and things. Right, let's crack on. Another shelter build here. I think it must be like a school or something, because I think they've attempted a bit of bracken on it. And it's quite fresh, so it's blown off recently. Oh, looks like they've torn up this holly. Alright, it's about time for the half hour, 45-minute drive home. Let's have a quick look at these mushrooms here first. Look like sulphur caps, but not 100% on that. Definitely look like sulphur caps. Brown spore print. Loads of them. Right guys, so just got back to the van. Last out my flask, still warm. Beautiful. Actually I think there might be one more. So yeah, it was quite a nice day out actually. Didn't find any decent sized mushrooms, or mushrooms that are new. I have brought these back with me, and I think the sulphur caps, not 100%, so I brought 2 back with me so I can identify them later. The burgers, like I said, you wouldn't give them to your kids on a regular basis. You certainly wouldn't give them to your friends if you wanted to impress them. But out here, it was alright. Not bad at all. I would have liked to have got a bit more of a fire going so I could have really seared them off. As they were just warm, like you get hot dogs in water. Yeah, that just warm, mushy taste. But the way things are, it's a really busy woodland. The last thing I want is somebody phoning the ranger or up saying there's a fire. Next minute, fire brigade up here. You know, it's just not worth the risk. Even though it was in the twig burner, even though the ground was wet, it still didn't make a difference. People panic, so I didn't want that. I should have started with a gas burner because I had the gas burner with me, but I didn't think a stick burner would give off that much smoke. The whole woodland's really damp. It's quite high up. I don't know how many feet it is exactly. Just where we are, I can tell you, is an elevation of 246.8 metres above sea level, so it's quite high up on a bit of a plain. So yeah, it's drenched the wood. However, like I say, I've got 2 places now where I could have a wild camp. That shelter that's already built, I wouldn't do it at weekends because too many people about. Maybe through the week, a Sunday night maybe, Sunday night into Monday morning. But I'd have to find somewhere to park the van or car or get picked up. So yeah, anyway, that's me. Finished my flask. My second battery's starting to run a bit low. So I'm going to shoot off. I'll film the drive out because we're going to go past where the main car park is. And I believe you have to pay in that one. But just so you can have a quick look, and then we'll scoot off. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I'm up to a grand total of 39 subscribers. Please let me hit that 40 at least. Yeah, please subscribe. Give me your comments. Hopefully nice comments. I'm trying to get out a lot more. I'm recording this today to be the 3-bird roast overnighter coming up. Be released tonight, sorry. So yeah, please thumbs up, please subscribe. Cheers, catch you on the next one. Let's get out of here. Like I say, beautiful place to come. Turn my headlights on. It's one-way traffic all the way around here, so again it's pretty safe if you've got children near the road. They only have to look out one way. There's ample enough parking spaces around. Now we're coming into the main parking area and visitor centre. Give it one of them. Yeah, here's pay and display parking. Let's just drive up here where the visitor centre is, give you a little look-see. There you go. There's a cafe in there and a bit of a nature school type thing. You've got all of this picnic play area for the kids, and that there, going up that path, is the start of the trail really. Brilliant place. If you're up in the northwest of England. More parking around here. Yeah, more parking. This is like the other side of the woods, roughly to where we walked. So you can even start here. It's got all your trails marked out, bins, sort of everything here. It's not overpriced. They haven't gone down the commercial route of it costs your family a small mortgage to come here. You can just grab the kids in the car. I think you can even get a bus up here. And once you're here, there's nothing to pay for. Unless you go in the visitor centre, which again, it's not that overpriced. Just let this idiot off from being up my backside. Come out to the country and drive like a moron. So these woods on the left is where I was thinking of going. But as you can see, it's not very nice at all. Oh, another moron behind me, wanting to race his way to the end. Obviously they're all in a rush, seems like it's a relaxing Sunday. So yeah, just here on the right hand side Up there is the woods that we had the burger in. So I'm now, look at the views up there, absolutely beautiful. Beautiful place to live around here. Walks and paths everywhere. It's part of the Ribble Valley, I think. There's everywhere you look, there's places to camp. There's walks through the fields. I think the idea around here is that you need to plan what you're going to do. If you're going to come camping, needs to be like this time of night on a Sunday, just to find your position, then get set up and then pitch up once it's dark. But again, it's not an ideal place to have a campfire. If you're looking for big campfires and that's not the place. Too many people about. It'd be very easy to just get reported. Okay, on that note, I won't bore you with the whole journey home. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers guys.